Hey everyone, what's up? Newbie Snake here. How are you all doing today? So how did everyone do on the Obito event? For me, it was quite unexpected as I originally thought I was going to be able to grind a lot for this event and get all of the rewards. However, it turned out to be the complete opposite. I ended up not having much time at all to even play the game. So anyways, I hope all of you achieved your goals for that event. Today, I'm going to be talking about the upcoming event for the month of June, as well as today's Super Ninja Festival Special Edition. So let's get started. Alright, originally I was not going to make a video covering the news regarding the month of June, but due to a viewer's request, I am covering the details of the June newsletter in this video. The original reason for why I didn't want to make a video was because we don't have enough information. Whereas in May we had a newsletter covering good amount of details regarding the events, right? So for example, they would say from May 7th to May 11th, we're gonna have this event. From May 11th to May 21st, we're gonna have this, etc., right? But for this newsletter, we just have some really generic information. So at first, I didn't really, want to make a video just to give you guys just some general vague information. But then again, it seems that some of you might actually want me to talk about this so you guys can prepare for the upcoming events, whether or not you are saving your resources, for example, your ninja stones, or just grinding out your units to level 100 to prepare, etc. That might be the reason why you guys might find it helpful for me to cover this information for you guys. So that's what we're gonna do today. All right. So let's get started. The first part, it says early June. We're going to have the following events, which you guys have already seen, by the way, if you guys have turned on the game today. So we have now the Super Ninja Festival Special Edition. It is really interesting because for most of the Special Edition that we used to get, it's based on Super Ninja Festivals, right? It's Super Ninja Festival Special Edition something. This time, it's a Special Edition on the Super Ninja Festival. So apparently it's going to be great. I'll cover that in a second. It is to celebrate Itachi's birthday. So then we're going to have a new 5 stars Itachi. I'm going to go through that in a second. And then secondly, we're going to get the 6 stars awakening event, where you get the 6 stars awakening orb. And this time we're getting the blue one, all right, the blue orb event, which is happening right now as I'm recording this video. And then also the cool part is your 5 stars Anbu Itachi can now be awakened to become a 6 stars. So that's why we're getting the blue 6 stars awakening orb event, right? And then maybe tonight or maybe later on, we're going to be getting versus Itachi mission. Remember how when we had that 1-year anniversary event where we had to fight the Nine Tails Chakra mode Naruto and the summoning Sakura as well as the summoning Sasuke, and then we had the Itachi to deal with, right? So this time, Kakashi, and this time we're fighting Itachi. So I believe we're fighting Itachi this time. So if we fight him enough times, we're gonna be able to get the materials to get his special 5 stars ninja gear. All right, so we can wait for that maybe later on tonight. And then over here, the second part is in the middle of June. Again, we don't know when because they probably don't even know themselves. I don't know. Anyway, so in the middle of June, we're going to have a 6 million download campaign. So in order to celebrate a 6 million download, they're having the following events. So number 1, the 6 million download campaign, which we don't know what's included. Secondly, we're going to get a Raikage event where it says, the best tag team or the best tag team combination and doing the largest amount of damage, blah, blah, blah. So it's just some sort of, tagline, all right? So we're doing a Raikage event. So I don't know who we're fighting. Anyways, and then we're gonna have a pain event where, if you guys have seen the manga, you've seen the anime or read the manga, it is where Pain goes and attack Konoha and just, you know, yeah, destroys Konoha, right? So we're doing that event here. Again, middle of June. And then finally, interestingly, we will be getting the Bride characters. They're gonna make a comeback this middle of June. And I believe, you know, we've never seen them, right? They have came once before. Maybe it was in September or something. I've seen them once, but again, those brides are just for a collection because if I remember correctly, they are not that useful. But I did receive some comments before asking me, how do you obtain those brides? So yeah, we're gonna get the Bride Hinata, Bride Kushina, Bride Mei, and I'm missing one person. Was it Kurenai? Yeah, I think it was Bride Kurenai. Anyways, there were 4 brides in total, I believe. So anyways, they're going to make a comeback. For those of you who would like to get your hands or get the chance to get your hands on one of those brides, then it's time to save up, you know, your gems to just try your luck. All right. Not too sure how useful they are, but they're having this really interesting thing here. They said also at the same time of all these events, they're going to be having another 6 stars awakening. But then we have this question mark, exclamation mark. They're hiding it from us for now. So they're not saying who it is, but someone else will be getting their 6 stars awakening. So who knows? Maybe they're, you know, awakening the Bride Kushina or Bride Hinata, or maybe not. Maybe it doesn't even... you know, probably doesn't even relate to the bride, but I don't know, man. Because if it doesn't, they shouldn't put it behind this line, right? They should have another line. So I don't know. It might be a 6 stars awakening for the bride, but it kind of seems funny to awaken those guys or those girls instead of someone else. Maybe it's the OP Tsunade. Who knows? Because it's one of the kunoichis, right? Anyways, that's just me rambling. I don't know. You guys guess and probably comment down below. Who knows? All right. Finally, towards the end of June, we will have yet another Super Ninja Festival to celebrate the 6 million downloads of this game. Okay. So we're going to get another Super Ninja Festival, but they didn't say if we have new characters or not. And what is this? And also, I don't know if this is going to be new or whatnot, but they said that they're going to showcase or feature the taijutsu characters. All right, so characters who uses taijutsu. It's going to come out during that Super Ninja Festival. So maybe we get a new one. Ooh, maybe the 8th Gates, you know, Night Elephant guy will probably come out. I don't know, but they didn't say it's a new character that's going to come out. So who knows? We don't know. All right. So hopefully a new character will come out. If not, they're just going to probably feature the old ones because it only says featuring characters who uses taijutsu, right? So who knows? Who knows? All right. And over here, cool part is we will also be getting the white and black attribute characters for 6 stars awakening. This is the 6 stars awakening mission, like the orbs. So we're going to be able to get the 6 stars orbs for awakening white and black attribute characters. So maybe we will also get 2 more characters that will have a potential to become 6 stars. Or else, I don't know, like why they're releasing this mission, right? If they're not releasing characters that go along with the mission. So check your box or just check my videos and see which exclusives are the black and white attributes. So maybe they're going to get their 6 stars awakening. That'll be cool. And then finally, we'll be having another event where we fight well, it's related to the Tsuchikage, all right? The Earth type village leader, right? So it's going to be a Tsuchikage event. But again, we don't know who we're fighting. It's just something related. Maybe it's during that ninja war. So that's it, guys. So hopefully you guys are happy with me covering this newsletter, even though there are just lots of speculations, just lots of me making stuff up that's not even noted here. So I don't even know, like, you know, just don't quote me because I'm just guessing, right? Like who's getting awakened, etc. But yeah, hope that doesn't upset you guys, all right? If you guys, you know, have anything to say, just feel free to comment down below in the comment section. And now we're going to move on to the second part of the video, which is the Super Ninja Festival Special Edition, Itachi version this time. All right, so I'm just waiting for the program to load because my screen has already loaded up. All right, here we go. This time, interestingly, it's kind of different from the previous birthday events. You remember the Madara one, and then who did we get? Was it Sakura? We used to get that fever meter, right? Where you do a multiple and then you fill up with fever, etc. But this time there's no fever bar, okay? But the first time you do a 50 gem multi-summon, it's guaranteed to, like you're guaranteed to get a 5 stars, all right? And then you're gonna get 11 units whenever you do 50 gem summon. And this time, I think the special part of the Super Ninja Fest is that only Itachis will come out of your, well, sorry, I shouldn't say that because these 5 stars are included in your gacha, all right? But the thing is, for the featured units, for the rate up units, only the 2 Itachis are here. And so this over here, you might be wondering why we see, you know, Itachi's 2 times. It's because they're just showing you what's been added. So this is the new character that's been added. The second one is what's exclusive, which is the Anbu Itachi as well as the new Itachi, and then the rate up characters, which is also the new Itachi and Anbu Itachi. And you know, something that kind of sucks for all of us is that this Super Ninja Festival does not include any other exclusive units, all right? So if you're looking for the 9 Tails Chakra mode Naruto, or that Sakura, that OP Sakura, or Hashirama or whatnot, they're not included. All right, so it's just these 2. And what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the Itachi. So he also belongs to Akatsuki, unlike Anbu Itachi, because Anbu Itachi belongs to Konoha, right? So I just want to make sure you guys know this when you're making your team. He is part of Akatsuki for this version, okay? And then these are his stats. Again, Itachi has a really high speed of 186, so that's pretty nice. All right, and the first skill, I've actually replied to a lot of comments for the previous, I don't know, 3 to 4 days, asking me what kind of skill this new Itachi is going to use. This Itachi is going to use Totsuka no Tsurugi, all right, which is the sword of Totsuka in the anime / manga, all right, and it seems pretty good, all right. You gotta know, like nowadays, for today's standard, you might see a lot of characters doing like 200k damage or like up to 600k damage or whatever, right? It's pretty large, but then those are your 6 stars characters, okay? But this character, this Itachi, is only a 5 stars right now, and he deals, well, I'll tell you guys in a second, but part of it can deal about 100k damage, so 99,999 damage. It's a fixed damage. So imagine if this Itachi gets awakened to 6 stars. All right, so before he gets awakened to 6 stars, he can already do about 100k damage. But if he gets awakened, just think about it. It's pretty nice. It's pretty crazy, all right, I must say. Anyway, so this is the skill, Sword of Totsuka. It's a Sharingan type. Trigger speed is normal. Chakra cost 99. What it does is it'll deal 7% plus 7% plus 4,000 damage to a single target enemy. So it's not AoE, but there is a chance to cause binding status. So there's a chance to bind that target, you know, leading them not to be able to use skills. And then also there's a chance that critical hit will happen. And this is where the second part comes. So when your chance came where your critical hit happens, then he will deal 99,999 damage, fixed damage to that target, all right? And it will negate whatever resistance they have. So much like the events Naruto, if you guys remember, we had an events Ninetales Naruto. He ignores enemies' defense and ignores enemies' resistance. So regardless of the resistance. So even if a person is immune to Sharingan, this Itachi, when critical hit happens, when you're using this skill, he will deal that damage, that 100k damage. Well, 99,999 fixed damage, all right? So this is the skill, and it's pretty good, all right? But again, you have to rely on your critical hit. If it doesn't happen, then you're dealing 7% plus 4,000 damage only. Well, not only, because 7% plus 4,000 damage is a lot. So yeah. Second skill is a no-type skill. Trigger speed, fast, chakra cost 55. Again, they're, nowadays they just keep pushing the debuff and the buffed amount. So for Itachi, there's a chance to debuff the enemy's whole team's attack, defense, and agility by 60%. So 60% for the debuff. That's pretty huge. And also, the chance includes causing them to go into a genjutsu status. All right. And they didn't say what that genjutsu status will do, but they will be under the genjutsu influence. Anyway, so for the abilities, for leader skill, he buffs all Akatsuki units, buffs their attack by 30%. And also the incoming debuffs as well as negative status effects will be lessened. So it's going to lessen the effects of the debuffs as well as the negative status effects. Okay. Ability number 1, agility increased by 20%, and also chakra cost decrease by 10%. Ability number 2, for the first 10 turns, his attack and defense will be increased by 50%. And also Sharingan type skill damage. Also, he is immune to incoming Sharingan type skill damage. All right. So that's it for this Itachi. He seems pretty good. All right. So I think he is above average, safe to say. I wouldn't say he's like OP, much like that Ninetales Chakra mode Sasuke Sakura Naruto, but he is up there. If you guys just heard what I said, right? He is quite up there, his kit. Skill 1, skill 2, as well as all these abilities. Like, he seems pretty legit. So it's a good unit to have. And for this one, I've already covered this back in the day. So today I'll only be covering the 6 stars version, okay? If you guys have any questions, feel free to just comment down below. Or please feel free to browse through the playlist and find the Super Ninja Festival where I covered the Anbu Itachi when it first came out. Overall, or too long didn't read, or too long didn't hear, this Itachi is good. All right, so the 6 stars version, the skills have improved. Okay, so for 6 stars, stats stays the same, but the skills are, the damage is higher now. So for the first skill, it's a Sharingan type, Tsukuyomi, trigger speed fast, chakra cost 50. Before, the chakra cost was 75, now it's decreased to 50. And before, the damage is 7% plus 2,500 damage to a single target enemy. Now it's 7% plus 10,000 damage to the single target enemy. And also the buff stays the same. Sorry, the debuff on your enemy stays the same. Attack, defense, and agility decreases by 60%. For this one, it's the same. And also causes the genjutsu, all right? So same thing, but this time what's different is the genjutsu part. So if you guys take a look at the 5 stars, it says attack, the defense, and agility decreases by 60%, right? Like to your target, and then there's a chance to cause genjutsu status. And for this genjutsu status, is there's a chance to cancel out your opponent's action. But for the 6 stars, they took out the chance for your Genjutsu status. So it says 7% plus 10,000 damage to a single target enemy, debuffs their attack, defense, agility by 60%, and then Genjutsu status happens. All right, so I think you're going to put them on Genjutsu status regardless. Well, according to this sentence, okay, because they took out the chance to happen. And for this Genjutsu status is different from your 5 stars. This Genjutsu status, it has a high chance that you will cancel out your opponent's action. All right, so this is pretty good. So the 5 stars ones, there's a chance to cause Genjutsu status, and then when your opponent is under the Genjutsu status, there's a chance to cancel out their action. But for this 6 stars version, the chance is a high chance to cancel out their action. So pretty good. All right, second skill, weapon type skill, trigger speed fastest, and chakra cost 30. For your 5 stars version, it was just fast for the trigger speed. And then what has changed? Well, the whole thing seems to have changed. I'm just going to tell you guys. It will negate 30% of the defense of the enemy's whole team, and then dealing 6 times the attack damage as attack. All right, which is much higher than before. For your 5 stars version, it used to deal 5 times the attack damage as attack to the enemy's whole team, right? And then if the opponent is under the Genjutsu status, you're going to deal 2 times the damage to them. But for this time, you're going to ignore 30% of the defense first, and then dealing 6 times the attack as damage. So that's pretty much like that Sasuke, isn't it? Doesn't he ignore the enemy's defense by 30% and then dealing 6 times or 8 times? I forgot. Or was it 12 times? I remember Sasuke deals a really ridiculous amount of damage. But then, come on, Itachi, his brother, also deals a really high amount now by ignoring the defense and stuff. That's pretty cool. And then if your opponent is under Genjutsu status, he is going to deal 3 times that damage instead of 2 times. For the 5 stars version, he's going to deal 3 times. And then also there's a chance to cause them to decrease their agility by 30%. So also a chance to debuff the enemy's agility by 30%. So overall, really great. All right, 6 stars, Anbu Itachi, great stuff. So for leader skill, has it changed? Nope, leader skill hasn't changed. Same thing, buffs all blue type attribute units, and buffs their max HP, attack, and defense by 20%. All right, and then this, okay, abilities have been buffed. For ability number 1, Sharingan type skill and weapon type skill damage increases by 100%, whereas the previous one only increased by 50%. And then also, okay, so this is more OP. Before, also binding and paralysis has no effect on you, but now you're basically immune to all negative status effects. Okay, so not just binding, not just paralysis, you're immune to all negative status effects. That's really good. Like that spells OP right there. All right. So a really good unit that can't be bind or can't be confused or anything is really strong. So that means you can save one of your ninja gear slot and then equip it with something else. Whereas, you know, someone who doesn't have this, you might have to equip ninja gear where it says lessens the effects or lessens the chance to get paralyzed or things like that. Anyways, ability number 2, agility increases by 50%. And then after every action, there's a high chance that you get to take your action again. Remember, 5 stars is after every action. There's a chance that you can make another action. But this time, there's a high chance that you can do another action. And also, your agility is increased by 50%. And what the heck, I just noticed something, guys. Okay, never mind, I didn't notice anything. Anyway, so 195 agility is, yeah, that's standard. I thought it got increased, but I just remembered that other Itachi I just covered. Anyways, the fine print is the same. It says that when this special ability has triggered, like when it was your second time, like like making another action again, then this will not trigger right away. All right. Or it will say it won't get triggered again. So, and again, just like what I stated in my very first video when this Itachi just came out, I don't know about this fine print part. I believe you can use it as long as I believe this will happen as long as it's not right after the second time of your action. So some of you guys who has Anbu Itachi can feel free to comment down below and let us know. So basically what I'm trying to say is, for example, if your Itachi has made an action once and then this ability 2 triggers, then you get to go again right away. So you can make 2 actions per turn, basically, if this happens. And the fine print is saying you cannot have it activate back to back, meaning you can't go, you can't be your turn forever and non-stop. So you probably can only go twice per turn and then stop for 1 turn, twice per turn, stop for 1 turn, like that. All right. So that's what I think, I think that's how it works, right? But for those of you who have Anbu Itachi, let me know whether that's the case or whether you can trigger it twice and then you're done for that battle. You can't do another 2-turn thingy. So, which is, I don't think so, because I've used friends with Anbu Itachi, right? So anyway, finally, again, this Itachi belongs to Konoha, all right? So if you guys are thinking of making an Akatsuki team, he will not fit your team because he's not Akatsuki. He's a spy. All right, for those of you who don't know, I just spoiled it for you guys. Anyways, I'm kidding, because most of you who watch my video have already seen, everything, so you guys know who he truly is. He's our hero. All right, so here we go. We're gonna end the video off with, the multi-summon. All right, I just couldn't find my words all of a sudden. Wish me luck. Hopefully I get either or. All right, let's go. The last person I'd like to see is Troji. Hopefully I don't get him. All right, here we go. So we're going to get a guaranteed 5 stars the first time we do this. And 10-10. Ooh, second one right away. Don't get me wrong, he's a really good Kakashi, but because we're having a rate up for Itachi, right? So I guess that's it, huh? Nope. Itachi, come on out. Oh, guy, what are you doing? What are you doing, guy? Come on. Oh, that's it. GG, guys. So, GG. So, that's my luck. I wish all of you guys good luck. Hopefully, you guys can either get the Anbu Itachi or the new Itachi or both. So, yeah. Anyways, cool stuff. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys find it helpful. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything, feel free to comment down below. And as always, I'll try my best to reply to all of your comments as soon as possible. All right, so I'll see you all at my next video. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe for more quality content. And if you guys like what I do, please continue to support me by hitting that like button. Thank you so much. Take care and bye now.